We're just a few blocks south of Lake Erie at Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball comes your way next. Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Houston, center fielder Jake Marisnick.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Now the pitch. On the ground to the left side. A dive and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
In the second spot
set to get his evening at the plate started, Carlos Beltran. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that misses for ball one. And he takes a cold strike one.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Off is Marisnick. Rolled slowly to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out. Here's George Springer. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
George Springer.
He's set. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Parra is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, man, I mean, it's been real ugly watching them play recently. They just haven't played good ball, and nobody wants to watch that. Somebody's got to step up, make a big play, make a big pitch, or even the manager making the right move. But something's got to change the mojo on this club to get them winning.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone, and you hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
Now here's the pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Third baseman.
Here's Todd Frazier now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Matt, we better fasten our seatbelts here. If they're going to get a win on the road, this is the guy to help get it done. 2 Ks in the bottom of the first. Uh-oh, he's on his game.
And, boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Nolan Arenado.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Evan Gattis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Arenado is on his way home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Josh Reddick. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hara moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Steve Pearce now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting 8th.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Gattis rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. At the plate, Javier Baez trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And there he goes towards second. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it, Dietrich. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Baez into shallow center. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in now, A.J. Pollock. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet. You don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
A dive. He's got it. Safe. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with 1 away.
Second baseman.
Striding into the box, Chris Taylor. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. Swinging a soft liner. The tag, and he is out on to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here. In is Gerardo Parra, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fires, pauses, 0-1 on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Ready for another chance? Jake Marisnick. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
6, Jake Marisnick.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Pitch on the way. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready now. Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Carlos Beltran.
Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pollock has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. George Springer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that. Into the box, Yan Gomes. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Yan Gomes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside. He's done that, and we're already in the third inning and continues to pound the ball in.
And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1.
First baseman, Derek Dietrich.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. Arenado in foul ground. And this will land foul. And now a pitch on the way. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Up next for Cleveland.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Nolan
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a ball lifted in the air to shallow center field. Parra on the move, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Evan Gattis, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
1-2. Here it comes. And 2-2. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Taylor takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Reddick.
First offering on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Holler is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Didi Gregorius comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1.
We're playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Baez ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over. Here's Steve Pearce now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Steve Pearce.
First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Popped high in the air. Biagini is there for it. 1 away. Stepping into the box,
batter, number 2.
Alex Bregman.
Shortstop.
He singled his last time up.
Bregman.
And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Javier Baez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Baez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. So digging in now, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Center fielder, A.J.
Into the
Pollock.
windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
1 away.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Chris Taylor.
First delivery to him on the way. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. In is Gerardo Parra. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gerardo Parra.
From the stretch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Springer has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. At the plate, Yan Gomes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fires, pauses. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. No runs, 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. 1-1.
Playing 11.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now. Here's Jake Marisnick. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Chopped weakly to the left. Frazier's got to get rid of it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Beltran. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Here's George Springer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Softly hit out to short. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Dietrich. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Derek
Here comes the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Beltran has a read on it. 2 down. Here's Didi Gregorius. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12-6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Baseman Nolan Arenado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets foul. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Benintendi in pursuit. He's got it 1 away. Evan Gattis now standing in. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Taylor. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Reddick.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pollock has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ready for another shot now. Todd Frazier. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. One and two now.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
So he got him swinging. Todd Frazier is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Daniel Murphy is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch. He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Here comes the first pitch. A.J. Pollock is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. To third, Arenado has it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in once again, Steve Pearce.
Leading off for the
He'll have the
Astros.
first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Steve Pearce.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Well hit to right, but foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Parra back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Second baseman.
Into the box
Javier
now, Javier
Baez.
Baez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. This one's down to third. Frazier's up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Into the windup and the pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready once again, Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Now batting.
Into the box, Derek Dietrich. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fires pauses. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Number 50 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 50.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Ready with the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
Left fielder, Carlos Beltran.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Here's George Springer. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he lays off there 1-0.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on.
And that's in there, base hit. Springer rounds third and is digging for the plate. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Striding in once again, Evan Gattis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Dan Otero enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 61.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. On to first, and there are 2 down. Now to the plate, Josh Reddick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pollard is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Number 16.
And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a ball popped up high in the air for the catcher Gattis, and he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The batter.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And another foul ball. One and two. Here it comes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Now at the plate, Todd Frazier. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's...
And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over. Well, we talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the...
From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Here's Jake Marisnick, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Houston, right fielder, Jake Marisnick.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gets people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
Throw on to first is in time to get him. So that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Here's Javier Baez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Late that time for a strike. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. And he misses with it. 1-1.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's Nolan Arenado looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And there's ball 1. Just getting started here in the Bronx. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kipnis ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down. Into the box now, George Springer. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Way out in front. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Well, man, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Springer giving chase. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Beltran has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So here's Francisco Lindor now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Some two-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, right here's why you got him in the 4 spot to drive in runs. Now you come up with the big hit there. You put a guy at second base in scoring position, and here comes the big boy, number 4. Do your job, big fella. Drive him in.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Here's Jay Bruce now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. They look for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground.
Beltran has a read on it, and that's the third out. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Evan Gattis.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting 6.
So striding forward now, Eugenio Suarez. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Alex Bregman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And Bruce will make the catch, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Gary.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Back up the middle. Baez has it. And on one pitch, he's retired. Digging in, Brett Gardner. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing, and it looks like the ball just took off and rose on it. Didn't rise. He just executed the location properly.
And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Chase Headley. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's under his glove. Oh, he picked his head up, and it's into right field. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Batting 9th.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Kipnis. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Arenado, and that ends the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Designated hitter, Josh
First
Reddick.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So one away now for Beltran.
Left fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Fielder, number 6.
Ready for another chance? Jake Marisnick. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball. Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Aaron Hicks.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Francisco Lindor is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. So striding in, Aaron Judge. He singled his last time up. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Ball 2 now. Runner at second here with one man out. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Springer is there, 2 gone. Now to the plate, Jay Bruce. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jay Bruce.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Well, they let him swing away 3-0, but he can't catch up to the slider. 3-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Gary Sanchez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he can't track it down. A base hit. The runner scores from second. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Fielder number 11, Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sharp ground ball to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. So now stepping in, Chase Headley. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with this release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. In to score, the runner from second, and he's safe. Digging in to try it again, Ronnie Chisenhall hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
This is a pivotal inning right here and a pivotal at bat for me. I mean, you already got runs on the board. You got a chance here now with 2 outs. You got a big hit here.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. Here's Javier Baez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Second baseman, Javier.
First offering on its way. And this is fouled at the plate.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Now in the box, Nolan Arenado. A base hit in his first trip. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose. Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. But no chance to recover. Arenado is on at first after the strikeout. Stepping in, George Springer. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Second baseman, number 22.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it. Right there in his wheelhouse.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball right side. One there. On to first, but not in time, as he's in there ahead of the throw. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that type with a fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you. That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking,
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Standing in, Evan Gattis. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Evan Gattis.
Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
1 ball, no strikes.
Tanaka gets the sign. 1-0 on its way. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Judge is there to put it away for round number 1.
Eugenio Suarez.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Alex Bregman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ball game. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He pulls this one into right. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. Here's Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Beltran.
And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called, and that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. From the stretch. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Hicks is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Now batting, Jay Bruce. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Baseman Shea.
Into the windup and the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Sanchez is retired. 2 down now. Here's Brett Gardner now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Jake Marisnick.
Leading off for Houston.
He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Marisnick.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The batter, number 9.
Ready for another chance? Javier Baez. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in once again, Nolan Arenado. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is. Here's Chase Headley. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
3rd baseman Chase Headley.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Springer has a read on it. One down. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Chisenhall.
This is pulled into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Running hard. He's digging for second. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Kipnis. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Shoots this one over to first. Suarez comes up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that retires the side. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Number 4.
Tanaka gets the sign. First pitch on its way. George Springer stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. The 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Now batting.
Evan Gattis now standing in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. And through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Eugenio Suarez. Comes in
Suarez.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Batter number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit, and they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The 0-1 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Kipnis on to first. It's a double play as their woes. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Francisco Lindor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside. 1-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. Ready for another shot now.
right fielder,
Aaron
number
Judge.
99.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Lindor rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Jay Bruce now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Jay Bruce.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
And a fastball just a bit up. Here's Greinke's 1-2. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Beltran has a read on it. 1 out. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound.
Gregerson.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Out of play. Here he comes again. 1-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Ready once again, Brett Gardner. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. Stepping in, Carlos Beltran. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Tanaka gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Here's Jake Marisnick. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Javier Baez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Into the box now, Chase Headley. 2
Leading
for
out for
3
the
with a
Yankees.
double on his line so
Third
far.
baseman, Chase Headley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swinging bunt to the mound. And a rather easy first out. Digging in to try it again. Lonnie Chisenhall. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to short. Bregman fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Jason Kipnis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup and the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 6 runs, double the amount of hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit hard to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks. And guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
Ready with the 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Digging in, Francisco Lindor trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. First offering on its way. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Brad Peacock enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit.
Number 41, Brad Peacock.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a time. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Tanaka sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Here's George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Striding in, Evan Gattis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Stepping up now, Eugenio Suarez. He went deep back in the 5th.
Eugenio Suarez.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch.
0-2.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. Pitching for strikeout number 20. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
Shortstop, Alex Bregman.
Little dribbler down the line. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Throw on to first, and the Yankees will add one more to their winning.